Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. I like to say we travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? We have diversified what we watch. Do not let that 1-inch subtitle get in your way of enjoying foreign international content. It is just fantastic. We're learning food and culture and languages. Oh my word. I hope you have your passport. Let's go. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel I review foreign international content. Today I'm back to review the finale of Queen of Tears, and oh my gosh, it's over. Oh, we loved it, right? We loved it. And I don't know about you, but I'm coming here with mixed emotions for the finale. And I'll tell you why. Listen, because the writers of this show are the same writers that wrote Crash Landing on You. If you've watched Crash Landing on You, you know the bar was set up here. So when we knew that the writers of this show are the same writers, we expected, if the bar is here, they're gonna go up there, right? So for me, the finale, don't get me wrong, it was good. It was good. They wrapped up everything like we expected them to wrap it up. But you know how it's like, it's good, but it's not wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm missing the wow. Because there was times, I don't know about you, but you can tell me, especially in 16, where it felt like, did we need an hour and 20 minutes? We could have easily done an hour and be done with it. It felt like there was times where they were just filling it up with fluff, where they would do like flashbacks. And I'm like, yeah, we saw that. Like, I don't know why you would need to show that again. But all in all, don't get me wrong, good, right? But I think it's because the bar was set high. And I felt the time in episode 16. And by the way, I was furious with the ending of episode 15. I don't know about you, but I was like, you've got to be kidding me. How much more can they take? It's like the woman was dying, okay? He is in prison. He finally gets out, or in jail, for being framed. Finally, she reads this notebook and she remembers, oh wait, he's the good guy, not Mr. Yoon. They're about to meet. He's standing over there, she's standing over here, and just waiting for that light to turn green so they can meet. And all of a sudden, she's being kidnapped and he's being hit by a car. And that's how they finish 15. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, writers, come on, enough with the drama. Like, it's the last 2 episodes. We can relax a little with the drama. So for that reason, that's why I'm like, why? Why would you throw another obstacle? And then now he's being shot at, and now he has to be in the hospital. They have to take a bullet out of his shoulder. I'm like, what? To me, and I'll get to all of it, to me, 15 should have been where Yoon and his mother are brought down. Like, let's wrap all that up. Dae-hae and Grace go to serve their time because, they were involved in the whole scheme. And then 16, for you to give us that wow. I was Crash Landing in You, right? And I'm sorry that I'm comparing, but I have to because you're the same writers. 16 should have been a case of like, look, we have given our audience a lot. Let's now give them a chance to exhale, okay? Let them get back together. She's getting her memory back. Let her learn who Hyun Woo was. Let them fall in love again. The whole part, even when they're ending, where they showed, they stayed together. They could have done another wedding because they had gotten divorced and then got engaged, because now she's relearning him all over again. They could have done another wedding. They could have shown us their first baby. And then they could have shown us how they lived and how they had such a wonderful life with each other. They just went right to the grave. We see Hyun Woo, the older self of him, visiting the grave. But it sounds like she lived a long life. Why not use 16 to show us, look, they went through a lot. Their love was meant to be. It was destiny. And look, after all they have been through, look what they get to do. Like, just give us, this is where you had your chance to give us all the warm, fuzzy feeling of why we fell in love with them in the first place, is how their love was so, just destiny in spite of all the ups and downs that they had to go to, right? And 15 just wrap up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy Mr. Yoon, oh my God, how devastating was that? I actually kind of felt sorry for him. He always wanted the love of his mother, but the mother was too money hungry to ever care about her own son, right? I mean, the way he was running at the car, please come back, mom. And the fact that now the boy is convinced, once this family dies, my mom will come back to me. Hence the whole boat accident and how she lost her younger brother, that whole thing. Now we find out it was his mother who was behind it, giving him money, like, keep the secret. And now he's thinking, okay, when this whole family is destroyed, then I'll get my mom back. So messed up. And to this day, I don't even feel like the writers really gave us a true motive of why this woman was so money hungry, was willing to abandon her own child for money, okay, and power. Because she was the chairman's girlfriend. She was right there. Anything she wanted, the chairman would give her. If she had said, chairman, you love me, right? Can I have my own, company? Chairman, can I have my money? There it is. Chairman, can I have my son come live here, get a good education? Does the chairman look like the kind of guy who would have said no? I just never understood what the motive was for her. Only way she would be happy was to take down the whole family and the company and steal the money. I just did not seem, I felt like she had an easier way. Stay around the chairman. The chairman was letting you have it all anyway. Girl, like, why make your life so hard? Now you're in prison, fighting. Oh my gosh, she found her match. Those girls were like, oh, no, you didn't. Like, shut up. We need to sleep over here. And you're over here yelling that, you put me in jail for no reason. And they were like, shh, be quiet. And then she was like, and they'll beat her up. It's like, shut up. Wouldn't it have been much better for you to be in the mansion with the chairman? And really anything you wanted from him, he'd have given it to you. Did we really need to go that far? You could have even, like I said, could have brought Yoon. I don't think this family was that crazy where they would not let him, stay with them as a stepson, if you will. Right? Like, I didn't get all that. The other person, by the way, that has constantly, like, just won us over is So Chill. In 15 was So Chill. The way he, like, grew into became a man, and the fact that he learned boxing to defend his family, oh, that was so good. When he got beat up, and then he remembered, like, you need to just wait until they drop their guard and then attack. And the way he came back, like, I was like, yes, Sergio, get up for your woman. Although he almost died, but he was just like, I love that. That was so much fun. But, the whole relationship, obviously, it ended well. We're happy that Hyun-woo and Hae-in end up together. It was good to know that they did live a long life and continue with their love, where he stays beside her and she, obviously will make sure he doesn't cry anymore, because, oh my God, did this actor cry enough? Writers, like, oh my word, that was so much crying. It was also good to find out, get more information. The reason why their marriage had broken down is because they had lost that child. We get the feeling, although the writers, I don't think they really came out and said it, we get the feeling the reason why she had a miscarriage is because she was a workaholic. I think she worked too much and really lost the baby. And then that's what broke down their relationship. And then once again, they're not communicating. Like she even said, instead of saying that I was hurting too, I would let you go in your room and then I go to my room. And really we should have been talking, and maybe in the future, let's not do that, which I think was this scene. Like, in the future, like, we have a problem, let's talk about it, right? I love that one quote where the father said, a lot of things happen. Countries go to war because of miscommunication. Remember, his sister was like, I think my husband is cheating there in the US. And the father was like, no, he's not. That lady you think he's with, it's an old woman he's taking care of or something like that, right? So, miscommunication. The moral of the story is, like, communicate, people. Clear up whatever needs to be cleared up, right? But Yoon, the way Yoon died, I was like, wow. First of all, he's like, he kidnaps her. Could you marry me? And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude, but in what world? you kidnap the girl, you're holding a gun, and then you're like, we need to get married. Oh my gosh, that is so romantic. Yes, please, let me sign down. Really? Like, at what point did you not see like no success, but you're willing to push yourself on there to make sure that she marries you? And she's like, okay, if it's yes he wants, so I can survive, I'll say yes. And he buys it. I'm like, what? By the way, the other thing I was a little disappointed is in this show, the CGI was pretty bad. When they're running through the snow, it's like you would have been frozen to death. They look like they're not cold. There is no breath coming out. You know when you're in the cold, how the breath is coming out like, I am so freezing? They're not. It's CGI. When he finally gets shot, they take him in an ambulance, and I'm like, there was a helicopter. Wouldn't it make more sense to take the helicopter to the hospital much faster? There were some things you could tell direction of the show where they were missing some points. I think a lot of people commented in 13 and 14 when she went through her surgery that who comes out of surgery, brain surgery, looking like that? Now, they did tell us it was non-invasive, kind of a surgery, laser type surgery, but still, you would have like maybe a part of your head where maybe, hair was taken out so they can do the laser, and you probably have some sort of bandage. It just looked like I just went to sleep and I woke up like this, like Beyonce said, looking all nice and cute. So there were some things there where I was like, there were some details where, the direction, people who were doing the production were just missing on some things. But all in all, it was a good show. It was a fantastic show. We had an excellent cast. All of them did a fantastic job. The aunt and the villager, oh, I love her. She's such a, 21st century woman who is like, look, this guy is not catching a clue that I like him. So let me just tell him, look, I like you. Like, come on, let's get things going. But he's so green in the world of relationships, so she's gonna have to take it slow with him. But that was so cute to see. I'm glad that Seo Chol and Dae get to have a real marriage. She paid for her, mistakes that she did, and now they can live as a good family. Grace too. Grace was always there. She was always like, whoever's gonna help me is who I'm gonna be with. But she also paid her time, and it was good that her family recognized her. Like, yes, you family, Grace, come on. Her parents are like, oh, they're camping people now. They want to be simple. Her uncle now came back and is running the company. They want the company back thanks to Hyun Woo. I mean, everything. I mean, the way they wrapped up everything, it was just fantastic. It's a fantastic show. Definitely worth the watch. I mean, romantic relationship between these two was really the cherry on top of this show, is what really just keeps us going. But all in all, I'd say it was good. It had some misses. Like I said, was it a good finale? Yes. Was it a wow finale? No. Because we know we've seen better, and because these people are the same people who gave us Crash Landing on You. So the bar was already high, and that's why. And like I said, I felt the time in 16 in the fact that I felt like it could have been shorter, and they could have used that time to show other things like their life, like I said. Because of that, it was a little bit underwhelming, but other than that, all in all, a good show. If I was gonna give it a rating out of 10, a solid 8. It was a good solid 8. Not like Crash Landing on You, it was 10 out of 10. And I know keep referring to it because they're the same writers, so I was judging them based on that. But all in all, fantastic. I want to thank all of you for joining me. If you've been here from episode 1 to 16, thank you so much. I love you. Kamsahamnida. Sarange. Sarange. I love you so much for being here. We'll wait to see what we got going on. I think there's a show that just dropped called Good Earth, I think, or something like that. They dropped all the episodes, so I'm going to watch that to see if it's worth a review. I've also seen a few foreign shows that I like. I think one is from Sweden. It's called The Midnight Summers. That is really, really good. I want to come and review that one. The other one that I saw that I believe is, I think it's Colombian, called Between Lands, is so fantastic as well. I saw that. I'd like to review that one as well. And then we'll wait to see what comes up next with the rest of the year with Korean dramas. We'll see what's coming up. But right now, it doesn't seem like we have anything new coming up yet. I did look to review. If you're watching something, it's a Korean drama, let me know. I'm always interested to go watch it as well. But once again, thank you so much for being here. If you do like my video, as usual, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next time. Deuces.